Hi.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Back again.
Hi.
We're here.
And
for another one.
We're queer.
For another edition.
But Offset doesn't like us.
Ayo.
That's bad. Okay. So last week on our podcast, the title of the last podcast was Sorry Paddington Fans. And I would like to say how sorry I am because Tristan showed me a review for podcast 2. I mean, Paddington 2. And it got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, so we're sorry, guys. We didn't know that it was a true art. You guys should have told us.
Yeah, no one told us, but...
And you guys can tell us because we have an email now. You guys, it's in the description. You can click on it.
It is?
Yeah.
Will it be?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't put it last time.
It's there. If you guys look right now, it'll be there.
I hope I remember that.
So click on it. Send us your deepest thoughts.
Concerns, maybe something something we might want to address in the
maybe
future
your
podcast.
friend's email.
Maybe your grandma's email.
Your brother's email. Your gynecologist's email.
But really your grandma's email, because that's where it counts.
Speaking of grandmas and gynecologists, we have...
You said gynecologist?
We have
Maddy Wood.
Madison Wood.
I'm here.
AKA Grandma Nutt, AKA Morning Wood, AKA Thick Bih.
Thicky thick.
Thicky thick. I'm sorry.
AKA Hayden's property.
Hayden, our guest from episode 2, is dating Maddy Wood.
It's really serious. They're going to have a
3
kid.
months in.
The baby's 3 months in, and as is a relationship.
Well, that's really confusing. But okay.
So, yeah. So, Maddy, what brings you here today?
I was formally invited, so I got out of bed and showed up.
How formally were you invited?
Tristan called me and said, "Would you like to be on the podcast?" And I said, "Yes."
That's how we do it here, guys. We keep it professional. So,
yeah, we don't send out invitations. You don't have to RSVP. You just show up.
So, Maddy, what do you do? What's your specialty?
Well, first off, I'm Asian, just like our fellow buddy Tristan.
Just to let you guys know, we're not from here. We don't understand your ways.
And number 2, I play varsity volleyball.
That's it, guys.
That's it.
That's the ticket. Varsity volleyball. How's that like?
It is horrible. Okay. We had Josiah for our coach for school season, and he was absolutely terrible.
He's my brother's social studies teacher.
That's gotta be so awful.
He says that Mr. Ramirez or whatever his name is, yeah, he didn't believe that the moon landing happened. Fun fact.
You know, is there proof that the moon landing actually
happened? Oh, please.
There isn't any proof.
I'm just kidding.
The government just said it happened. They didn't release any pictures or video. But, so why volleyball?
Actually, that's an interesting story.
Okay.
When I was in 6th grade, I came to Mile High as a new little obese child, and my mom said, "You need to get into sports. You're going to play volleyball." And I said, "No, Mom, I don't have hand-eye coordination."
Okay.
And she was like, "Okay, well, you need to try out." So I tried out. I made B team.
Nice.
There is A and B team. I played on B team. I was a star outside hitter. Been an outside hitter for all of my life.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but
what does that mean? Yeah, explain.
Outside hitter is the most powerful and reliable hitter on the volleyball team. They are dependent on... Wait, no.
Everyone.
The team is dependent on
it powers the team.
them because they're supposed to be the most versatile hitter.
Okay, so you can hit like anything?
I can hit anything.
So let's say the ball goes directly towards your knee.
Hit it.
Okay.
That's a thing called a hit.
It is?
I don't know.
I mean, we got passing, setting, and hitting.
Wait, can you hit it with your knee?
Yeah, you can contact it with any part of your body.
Really?
Yeah.
Except for your hands.
Except for your hands.
Because this is soccer,
no,
I guess.
You can hit it with your hands?
You can definitely hit it with your hands.
What the heck? It's not against the rules.
No.
I thought you weren't supposed to touch the ball at all.
Oh, wait. Have I been playing it wrong the whole time?
Oh, I knew it! I got so confused.
Funny story. I was at Cal Camp, and do you guys know who Priya Bora is?
I don't.
Okay, so she's this small Indian girl that graduated last year, and she's the sweetest girl. And I was serving, and I hit it. I sent it up, spiked it or whatever, and and it hit her square in the face, and she dropped like a fly. And I felt bad, but I look back at it, I'm like, she should have been more aware.
Yeah. And plus, she's foreign.
She's foreign.
She kind of had it coming.
Oops. Okay, can't say that, but okay.
It's fine. Because I'm foreign. But, So, yeah, volleyball. Wait, are you doing club?
I am doing club with your
Girl.
girlfriend.
No. oh, interesting factoid. We were supposed to have another guest here today.
Daphne Skinner.
Daphne Skinner, who's also a volleyball extraordinaire.
She is also the hottest girl at our school, so...
I guess.
Tristan has a massive...
No! Shh!
Okay, massive crush on her.
Can we cut this out? But she was supposed to be here, but knowing Daphne, she never shows up for anything.
She had to help her dad, Kenneth Skinner, with the lions.
You really think Kenneth Skinner can't handle a lion?
Have you met Kenneth Skinner? Have
No,
you
I
seen
wish
him
I
running
have.
around in his bike shorts?
No! Okay, Daphne tells me... Okay, Daphne has told me on many occasions that her dad is not smart. I think it's really funny.
Because he's a zoologist.
Yeah.
He's really funny, though. He doesn't talk very much.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I guess that makes him funny.
He would not be good on this podcast.
No, he would
does
not.
talk.
We will not have him.
He would just be very uncomfortable, and he would probably only talk about zebras.
Probably like Stretch.
Have you ever been to Daphne's house?
No.
Did you know that all of her picture frames in her hallway are like animal print frames?
Really?
Yeah.
That's something else. She the original guest, not original guest, our like planned guest was supposed to be John Chauffeur.
Oh, really?
It was planned a long time ago, but we just forgot about it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's a varsity athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
He'll bounce
supposed.
back.
He's on podcast number 4, right?
Well, this is 6.
Oh, what,
be on-
number 7?
Yeah, he'll be on number 7.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
He'll-
'Cause
yeah.
Can't have guests on odd numbered.
Oh, yeah,
podcasts.
we can.
So maybe.
Oh,
8.
yeah, guys. So last time we talked about new things that were coming. Another new thing. So we're going to have 2 podcasts that are just me and Jackson, and they're going to be shorter. And whenever we have a guest, it's going to be longer, like Madison. So this podcast is going to be longer than the other ones. Fun fact. So look out for that.
Wow, that was super fun. Thank you for
Thanks.
sharing.
I made sure they were fun today.
Anyways, I bring up John because I heard a rumor that she and Daphne are going on a date, which is good.
She and Daphne, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, John the female and Daphne the male.
Actually, I was the one who set up that date that was supposed to happen on Friday.
Really?
Or I guess it did happen.
Ooh.
We went to Waffles and More, and they were like...
Wait, yesterday?
No,
Oh.
not yesterday. That was Sophie's birthday, Waffles and
Oh,
More.
yeah, okay.
A separate occasion, we went to Waffles and More after school because Daphne had a strange craving for pancakes.
Yes.
So we
As
went...
she does.
we went, and John said, "Maddie, you are my witness," and he asked he asked Daphne on a date.
Aw.
And
Aw.
actually, I didn't ask how that went. I don't even know if it happened.
Well, I talked to her and she said it was happening.
It was happening, but
Or
did
it
it
is
happen?
today happening.
Oh, really? It was supposed to
Yeah.
happen last Friday.
I know.
Well, that's life of Daphne.
Yeah, that's her planning. But
That's pretty cool.
anyway, to move off from Daphne and John, Jackson recently went on a Tucson trip
Oh, yeah, I did.
down to the stinky, disgusting tea.
I told this story yesterday to Carissa, but it was like,
Jackson's lover.
no. Well, yes.
Property of Jackson.
Property of Jackson.
And I looked at, like, I was calling her, and I looked at, like, the time that I've been talking to her, and I realized it was like 20 minutes. So the story's really long if I add all the details. So I'm just going to do a summary.
Okay.
And if you want to ask me about, like, details and stuff, because there are a lot of funny things that happen, but
Hit up the email.
hit up the email that I definitely will post.
If you look down there again, it'll still be there, guys.
Actually, I'll probably just put the email on the, not
On the screen.
on the screen.
Guys, it's on the screen right now, too.
I'll add it to the graphic that I
But
put
if you're
over.
blind, I'm sorry. Anyway.
Oof, okay. Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Anyways, so
It's too soon for blind people.
what happened? Oh yeah, so like my mom and I went down and we got Greek food before, so that was good. And then I took a nap going out to Phoenix, and I woke up and we got Starbucks, and then we went back down more, and she was telling me stories about how she dated a bunch of guys in like middle school and high school, and she's yes, and she's told me like the stories like a bunch of times. So she said she's convinced that all the guys she dated turned out to be gay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I told Maddie about that yesterday, and it was funny. She was telling me them, and she was just telling me like a bunch of stories about how New Jersey drivers suck because she lived in New Jersey for a couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a good grand old time. And she apparently he's dated like a bunch of guys named Matt, which happens to be my dad's name. So I guess she has a type. So if your name
is Matt,
hit up my mom.
Look out.
Actually, don't please. But
we'll put her email up.
Shoot, I don't think I know her email. Anyways,
it's at Jackson's mom.
No, it's
.gmail.
I like Matt's at gmail.com.
Yeah.
No, that's the password.
I like Matt's. Okay.
She so then we went down to our hotel, and it was cool. It was what? Okay.
Nothing.
Don't worry about it. Okay. So then we went down to the hotel. It was a nice hotel. And I went to dinner with the Shooters, which is Zach Shooter and his mom.
Who will be a guest?
No. What? Who is going to be a potential guest because he likes the podcast.
Yeah.
He listens to him?
I actually told him about it at dinner, and he said he was like really cool. He likes what we're doing.
Oh,
and
Yeah, okay.
So I'm just like, yeah, because I knew Zach would be into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So then we...
You guys would know that too.
Then I don't know, my mom got kind of drunk and I had to babysit her, and we got back to the hotel and she was like, hey, and then we were like laying in bed, and then Zach called me. He's like, hey, do you guys want to come chill at our hotel? And at first I was like, I don't really want to. I was kind of tired. But then I told my mom about it, and she's like, yeah, let's go. She's like, okay. It was like 10. I was like, we gotta wake up at 7 tomorrow. Jesus.
Okay.
So we went over to their hotel. Turns out the people that were in their hotel room didn't leave.
Nice.
They didn't leave, and it was still dirty.
Yeah.
And so we sit in the parking lot, and my mom was taking pictures of trees and posted them on Facebook. I'm not gonna tag her Facebook because it's private.
We'll put a picture
of
so
the
you
tree.
guys can like.
I'll put a picture of the tree. She said it looked really cool, and she put a filter on it. It looks kind of cool, but then like the whole next day she was taking pictures of trees. So I don't know. I guess she's into trees now.
Nuts and trees. Wow.
Wow.
Interesting woman.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot here. So is you guys.
So then I woke up the next day and I was really tired. I was tired all of yesterday. I had like a point where I thought I was hallucinating. Like I was in a smash burger, and these kids, I was sitting next to them. They were fighting, but I could have sworn they were dancing. It was weird. So then
I get that confused a lot too.
So yeah, it's a common misconception about kids. Turns out when they're dancing, they're not dancing.
They're fighting, but you can't know that because that's the first rule.
That's the first rule of children. So then, yeah, we went to the honors college. We like did a bunch of stuff, but I was like really tired, like zoning out. Funny story. There's this thing called the ambassador tour.
Whoa.
Where like student ambassadors like go around like just like give tours and stuff to like incoming groups of like new students or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the tours, there's this one girl named like Ricky or something, and she's like
Ricky
a
Bobby?
science major or whatever.
Ricky Bobby.
It was not Ricky Bobby. Ricky Silver, which is a cool name.
Ricky Silver?
Ricky Silver. Isn't that like
That is
the
a
coolest
cool
name?
name.
I know.
Isn't that a cool name, Maddie?
I think Grant Cool is a way better name.
That is a really cool name.
Real person, by
And
the way.
he's a real person. We'll put a picture right here. Black.
I don't have a picture of Grant Cool.
Okay, anyway. So, how was the honors college? Like, is it pretty?
It's cool. Well, I mean, that wasn't my story.
Yeah.
Ricky Silver.
Go on,
That's like
go
the
on.
cool part. It was cool, but there's a funny part. Like, we were really tired. My mom and I were like in our own world. And she was like, we were inside the science building. And then she was asking like people's majors. And people were saying like bioengineering, like biochemistry, and like just biology and stuff. And I was like, and my mom was like, okay, you should say your major that you want to do. And I was like, okay, film.
Okay.
Biofilm.
I didn't pick up that they were talking about science majors.
Uh-huh.
So then afterwards, she's like, oh, those are very cool science majors. And I gave my mom the dirtiest look, and she was just sitting there laughing. I'm like, Mom,
you're
stop trying to
embarrassing me."
make me talk. I can't. I don't want to. And then
Yeah.
it was just really embarrassing and awkward. But yeah, overall, the Orange College is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dorms are the dorm is really cool.
They have
Fit like
one
1,000 people. They have 2 dorms.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 dorms. One of them really sucks. The other one's really cool. It's like there's like a kitchen and stuff.
Oh,
and like game
okay.
rooms. And yeah, I really liked it. And like there's this one thing that at the end of like the freshman year, you can go on like an honors trip. Like, you know how Elliot went on that trip to New York and Berlin? You can do that too. Like they take you like 4 weeks, like a month, just to like random cities around the world, and then you have to like analyze them.
That's cool.
And you talk about, and you're like, give like a presentation about what you learned, and I was just like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to go to Amsterdam. Maybe, I don't know. I just want to go somewhere. So yeah, and then there are other things that happened on the trip. I might get into them later, but I don't know. That was just my trip. Oh, and I also found out I got into the honors college there.
Nice. So are you for sure attending?
See, I don't know, because I'm trying to hear back from like other schools, but they're out of state schools, and I don't find out until April, which is really late.
Yeah.
So probably gonna go to U of A, which I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to too, but not the honors college. I'm not really into that.
I'm not into that.
What about you, Tristan? Where are you thinking?
ASU.
Really?
Because, I don't know. A long time ago, beginning of senior year, I wasn't really thinking about college. I have never thought about college until senior year.
Same.
So I mean, I was like, I'll go wherever. Because my opinion, it doesn't really matter what school you go to, as long as because
they'll give you the same degree.
They give you the same degree, and if you just pay attention and learn, you'll do fine. And it's really the people you know. That's how you learn. So I was like, whatever. So so GCU came to the school, and I don't know, I didn't really care, but then they started offering me a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh gosh, this is amazing. But then ASU came to the school, and they offered me kind of a lot of money. Okay. I was like, okay, it's an option. But then ASU kept on emailing me, and I was like, they really want me to go there for some reason. And so they gave me more money. They gave me a lot of grants because I haven't been to college. Because I'm the first in my family to go to college.
Nice.
Ooh. So I'll get that grant, and there's a bunch of other things. And so, yeah, ASU. I've never been... Fun fact, I've only been to one campus, and that is the NAU campus. And I've only seen one room.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my only experience with college.
Yeah, I've stayed on all the campuses for volleyball. I've gone to NAU, ASU, and U of A, but I definitely like U of A the best. Just
U of A is...
Yeah, and I mean, I kind of wanted to get out of the small town feel since we live in Prescott. And there's nothing to do here, but
be in a small town.
Yeah. So I guess U of A is going to be kind of the same feel, but it's going to be college, so I feel like it's going to be way different.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
You're going to like ASU.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you know what you're going to major in yet?
Business.
You can do WP Carry.
Yeah, I already got in WP
really?
Carry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I got well, at first when I got the email, I was like, is this a big deal?
Yeah.
But then I asked Henry, he's like, oh, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm kind of excited. But I'm majoring in business law, which...
Ooh.
Oh, well, then we can't run our business together if you're going to do law.
Business law is everything surrounding business, like all the legal aspects.
Right, okay, so you won't be doing... I guess I can have Daphne do my accounting.
Yeah, Daphne's going to be an accountant. So, yeah, business law. Or business management or marketing or whatever I find more interesting.
I feel like business management would be the most fun.
I know. My mom got a degree in marketing.
Really?
She got a graduate.
So did my mom.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah, they work together.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I like being creative, and I don't know if business law is going to do that for me. But I might minor in something creative, like fashion design or something.
Really?
Yeah, I like making stuff, and I like wearing stuff. So, why not make the stuff I like wearing?
It's actually kind of annoying because for the film program that I'm doing at U of A, it's so like extensive and just like you have to like do so much with it that you can't get a minor.
Really?
You only like it kind of sucks because if I like want to like change, it's gonna suck because then I have to do another major and then another minor and then it's just this whole thing. But I'm not planning on changing. So
okay.
Yeah. I'm planning on majoring in social and behavioral sciences. So.
Yeah. Zach was like talking to those, like there was like a little like booth set up, and Zach was like the only one that went over there. He was charming those ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, dang, Zach. Really.
He's a way with words.
I got an offer from Cotty College, and it's like it's a school for all women.
So, perfect.
I went over to the booth and she was like, yeah, we can give you a full ride, it's out of state, and she was like offering all these things, and then the last thing she said was, well, it's an all girls college, and I went, no.
Oh, okay. Can't have that going on.
You know, even though I'm in a serious, dedicated relationship.
Yeah, very serious.
We still need that
but
comedic relief that men provide.
It's exactly. It's not just like dating and stuff. It's like you gotta you can't just spend your whole like 4 years in college with just
women.
I
like
hate women. I literally hate.
Oh yeah, okay, so I've noticed this. It seems that like guys and girls like they can be funny with each other. Like, they can be, like, casual and funny. But girl and girl, it's more, like, I don't know, like, weird and, like, it's, like, they're, like, climbing the social ladder or whatever, but, like, talking to each other. And they're always complimenting each other. And that's it.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what
I
I've
feel like
noticed.
that could definitely be argued.
Okay, well...
Okay. So, with me, I'm not really, like, a competition type girl, but I definitely, there definitely are girls, like, I get your point.
Yeah.
But when I get with my girlfriends, like Sophie and Daphne and Alana and Elena and Megan, then we all just kind of, like, we do make jokes, but they're not jokes that other people would find funny.
It's like inside jokes? Yeah, okay.
But not even necessarily inside jokes. It's just kind of, like, dumb shit that you say that everybody would be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And, I mean... There is complimenting, and you guys compliment each other too. I mean, you guys practically make out with each other.
Kinda.
That's just Hayden and Henry.
It's mostly
let's be honest.
All right, fine. But I mean, like, John Chauffeur does it a lot too. Like, with all of his guy friends, he's really lovey-dovey. So I mean, I can see where it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, we roasted Peen last week because we're pretty mad about that whole thing.
Yeah.
So we're sorry about that to Peen because Maddy is a prominent member of Peen.
I'm very proud. Yeah, I'm actually a founder.
A founder of a friend group.
Yeah, I'm a founder.
Wow.
And, okay, what was with the whole Walmart situation last night?
Okay,
Whoa,
so, apparently it was Autumn and Bree.
And Ben, right?
And Ben? I don't know, it was Ben.
That sounds right.
Really?
I don't know. That
Ben?
seems like...
Okay. But we thought it was you guys because who else would write...
Peen.
Peen.
Right.
Yeah, who else would write Peen and low GPA gang?
Yeah. See, okay, Brennan made that joke on Twitter last week, and then that was all we ever did with it. But we're not petty to go out and make an effort and do that.
That's why I was like, really?
And
Are they really doing this?
Yeah, like, and we were all together last night, and everybody else was at Walmart. And my friends don't go to Walmart. We don't do that. So...
But I had a theory that it was Stefan.
I actually called Stefan, and he was with Katie the whole night.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they could have been... I thought... what about the whole, like, soccer thing? Didn't they go on, like, a soccer
I thought they
thing?
went on a soccer, like, trip to Flagstaff.
So, after they got home at, like... Let's see, we got out of practice at 8. Mm-hmm. So then Stefan hung out with Katie from, like, 9 to whenever.
Okay.
And then the thing happened at, like, what? 10:30?
Yeah, 10:30.
Yeah. So, I mean, it definitely wasn't us. And Owen and Curtis and Autumn Champlin are, like, close friends, I guess. So they were talking. And Owen said that Autumn admitted to writing on the cars.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. But I don't know how the Star of David and the swastikas came up. Like, that's not okay.
It's kind of weird.
I mean,
Okay, so we have in our chat, Bree came out and said that she did it, and like, it would have been funny if they like apologized and like said, "Oh, we'll clean it up," and you know.
Didn't she say it was like not a big deal? Though?
Yeah, she said it wasn't a big deal, but like they have to clean it up.
Like people wrote on my cars like all the time. Like Hayden did wrote a bunch of people's cars over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and clean it up. He didn't clean it up.
He did it?
No.
What did he
I had to go to the car wash. I can't remember.
Was it insulting stuff?
No.
It was just like random stuff.
It was just random stuff like... I can't even remember. He drew a heart on top, but that heart never came out. If you look at my car right now, there's still...
It's still there.
But like...
I've taken like 10 car washes.
If you do that, you should at least admit it and apologize.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm sorry. But like, Bree played off like it wasn't a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But it is.
Yeah, and I got a lot of texts last night asking, like, hey, did you do this on my car? And I was like, no, I didn't, but I know who did.
Hey.
I don't know. I feel like I would never do that.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's not
Plus, we're
idea.
Adults. I'm an adult. I would never do that.
Of course not.
What else did they write on Tori's car?
They spelled shalom wrong.
Did they put an E at the end of it?
I think they said shalom.
Oh.
They didn't put an M.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, that's it really. But don't do that, guys. It's not cool.
Yeah.
What is cool if you clean up and you're cool about it, but it's not cool if you're not cool about it.
Wise word. Clean up, cool. Not cool, not cool. Clean up, not cool.
If you get anything from that, cool. But yeah, so that's the whole teen stuff.
Yep.
So
it's pretty much
we're gonna move on from there. We're gonna move on to dreams.
Dreams.
Because
why'd you write that?
I had a very sad and nightmarish dream last night involving Jackson, Sydney, and Jackson's dad, Matthew Dicker. So,
give some background.
So background, I was asleep.
Well, not that.
And then it occurred to me that I was dreaming.
No, not that part. Background.
Okay. So I was at Jackson's house in the dream. We were having breakfast, and Matt asked me what I wanted, and in this dream, I like said it in kind of a tone where I was like, I just said what I wanted, and Matt got offended, and kicked me out, and so I was like,
but why?
That seems like a Matt thing.
But no, by background, I meant like, why would he kick you out?
I don't know.
No, not that. No.
Oh,
okay, let me just say.
I get what you're getting.
What do you mean?
So my dad. Okay, so ever since my birthday party, my dad's been like kicking people out of my house, and they're not allowed to come back.
Yeah.
So like, there's like a pretty hefty, not a hefty list.
There's like two people.
4 people.
4 people? Oh yeah, that's right.
There's like 4 people that aren't allowed to come back.
On the
Are you allowed to
blacklist.
name them?
I think Alex Milligan is one of them.
Josh
originally, James from Chicago.
James from
still don't
Chicago.
know his last name. And
Oh, I know who that is.
yeah, a weird guy.
And I don't know who else.
It wasn't Kyle. No, it was someone else on my. Oh, Blaine.
Blaine. Oh
Begley?
yeah.
Oh,
Blaine
didn't
Begley.
he throw up?
He threw up all over the
carpet.
carpet right
What
after
did-
we got it clean.
What did James do? He's always been a sweetheart to me.
Well, he just brought stuff to the party.
Brought stuff that he wasn't supposed to bring.
and then it was just bad, so we told him to leave.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
It was just like, okay, continue your
yeah,
dream.
so maybe that's why I had that dream, because I was thinking about the people he kicked out, and I was like, what
And
if
you were
that happened
fearful
to
to
me?
be one of them.
Yeah,
Alright.
but like, so it happened, and then the next day we were at school, and I talked to Sydney, and I said, Sydney, it's okay if I come back, is it fine? But to my disbelief, Sydney went on a big rant and said like, no, you disrespected my father, you can't come back, and she got really mad at me, and this happened in the middle of the hallway.
Is it because you asked for eggs in a basket?
I asked for eggs in a basket in a very mean tone. And then I woke up and I thought it was real. So I was like, how are we supposed to record if I can't even come over? So I got really scared. But then I realized it was a dream.
And you would never be kicked out of
Yeah, I would
the
never
house,
be
unless
kicked
if you
out.
did something really dumb.
Unless if I like threw up all over the walls and wrote, you did this in my throw up. But yeah, that was my dream nightmare.
Nice.
It was awful. And then I woke up and I told my Google Home to play me a good song so I could fall back to sleep.
Do you guys want to hear one of my dreams that
Of
Yes.
course.
has scarred me for the rest of my life?
Yes.
It's actually not that bad, but I had okay. So the night before, I was at Hayden's house, and I sometimes whenever I go to Hayden's house, I feel relatively uncomfortable. It's because his mom is so like she hovers a lot.
Yeah.
So she's very controlling.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel kind
But
of
in a good way.
right?
If you're listening.
Correct. Yes, she is a wonderful mother.
Yeah.
But I was there that night, and Rob, Hayden's father, came down and asked me to politely leave because it was getting late. So I said, okay.
Okay.
So then we went upstairs. I went home, and then that night when I had my dream, I had a dream that it was the exact same scenario.
Okay.
It was me and Hayden. We were just sitting on his bed, and Rob came in, asked him, and said, hey, Maddie, I think it's time for you to go home. I said, okay. And then Alex Milligan, Tristan, Jackson, Henry, and who else? Kevin came over.
Okay.
All like completely random. They all
Okay.
came over, and we were all hanging out in Hayden's room.
Okay.
Rob came downstairs 30 minutes later, saw me still there,
Okay.
screamed at the top
Oh my-
of his lungs, slammed his right arm against the door.
Oh my
and
gosh.
said, Maddie, you need to leave. So
Jesus.
then I ran,
Gosh.
So then I ran upstairs, went out in my car, and sped away. And now I'm
Gosh.
forever scared of Rob because of that dream.
Even though he's nothing like
Yeah,
that.
he's
Even
not
though,
like
yeah,
that.
he is like one of the kindest men I've
Yeah,
ever seen.
him and his long, luscious locks.
Yes.
He's bald, by the way. Fun fact. But
Looks like a flaccid penis.
Oh,
but in a good way, Rob.
I love Rob.
Rob is a good guy.
But then again, I'm also really scared of Rob now.
It's a terrified love.
Yeah.
Love you so much, I'm scared.
Maddie, you need to leave. That's so funny.
Gosh. Okay.
What about you, Jackson? Have you had any interesting dreams lately?
Scary dreams.
Possibly involving Carissa or somebody?
I haven't had any Carissa dreams.
Oh,
I don't even know.
unfortunate.
Maybe I did, but I don't remember it.
Okay.
Oh shoot, I used to have like a bunch of dreams. Okay, this is from like a really long time ago. This is one that like I don't know why I still remember it. You know how like movies and stuff or like TV show where like someone's like dreaming or something and then they hear like something is like repeated, like their name is like repeated in like the dreams, like Jackson, and then you wake up and they're just saying your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to me.
Huh.
It was kind of funny. So like, so I was at my grandparents' house and I was asleep and like I don't know why, but it was weird because I saw my face on the cover of like the $100 bill, and it was really cool. And then everyone kept chanting my name like Jackson because I guess I was a big shot with their face on the $100 bill.
Okay.
And then as the names started getting louder, my name started getting like louder, and then it felt like the dollar was put in like a toaster oven, and then it started like glowing red around, and then like I opened my eyes, and it was weird because you know like when you like close your eyes when you're looking at like a light or something you see red.
Yeah.
It was like that because like Brendan, my brother, woke me up, was like shining a flashlight in my face, and it was like all red, and I woke up and I was like, ah, and he just kept repeating my name. He was like, Jackson. I'm just like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I don't know, I'm bored. And I was like, it's like 3 a.m. Brendan.
That's really funny.
It was like a long time ago. I don't know why I still remember that, but that's like one of my dreams. Me, Tristan, Henry, Kevin, Levi, Hayden, we all have a group chat on Snapchat called Dream Chat, where we all just say our dreams, and some of the dreams are like really funny, and like some of them are like really weird. Like I don't know, like stop writing on the table.
Sorry.
With things that are not pencils. So yeah, we just had like a bunch of dreams, and like we just talk about the dreams. So like one time I had a dream. You guys know Red?
Yeah.
And Mickey
Yeah.
Cell?
Yeah.
I had a dream they had shower sex.
Ooh.
Gosh.
Why them?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And I woke up and I thought they were a thing. And so I kept asking a bunch of people if they were a thing. I'm like, what? No. They're like the two like people that like wouldn't have a thing with each other.
Huh.
But then I feel like, I don't know. That could be wrong.
Huh.
They could have a thing with each other. But it was
We
just
have
so...
a thing with Kendall right now. I think.
He does.
Yeah. That's a good couple. They're both very adventurous, outdoorsy.
They are. But then it's
Are
red.
they both red?
They are both red.
Perfect.
I don't know.
They'll make a beautiful red baby.
That's so yeah, some good dreams.
Yeah.
Speaking of dreams, this is something I wish I dreamt never would happen. Sam's Club is closing. Walmart bought them out.
No.
Except I've never actually been inside a Sam's
Oh,
Club.
God.
I always go to Costco.
I didn't know that Walmart bought them out. I thought they were just closing down.
That's what I saw on Twitter. Like Walmart bought them out, and that we should like steal stuff from Walmart because they're so bad, and they're putting people like out of jobs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like I don't know like a whole lot about that, but I mean.
But I mean, Sam Club sucks anyway.
I've never.
Yeah, I like
been
it's always
inside
like Costco for me. Like my dad, like right before we started recording, he's like, "Yo, you want anything from Costco?" Like he's never asked me if I want anything from Sam's Club. If
Yeah.
he did,
It's
I'd be
such
like,
a weird thing.
"What's going on?
What is
What
this?
happened to Costco?
Is this real life?
Is Costco dying?"
But yeah, hopefully.
I love Costco.
Costco
So
is
great.
the
Free
shit.
samples, like clothes, are always high quality and inexpensive.
And a
everything,
lot.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Everything is bought in
Yeah.
bulk.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so- I mean-
Pizza, hot dogs,
Milk.
chicken pot pies.
Oh, those
Oh,
like
gosh.
swirly ice cream.
Oh.
things. So good.
Oh,
I really
God.
want to go to Costco. Guys, let's take a field trip to Costco.
I'm actually. Oh, they're bringing us Chick-fil-A though.
No, dang it.
I didn't ask for Chick-fil-A. I'm not a big fan of Chick-fil-A. They just opened up a Chick-fil-A the other day in Prescott.
And it's a big deal.
It's a big deal, even though I never liked Chick-fil-A or Raising Cane's. Like, I'm not a huge, like,
I'm not,
chicken
yeah,
eater.
I hate. Yeah, no, I don't hate it. I will eat it.
Like,
but
I'll
I
eat it, but
don't-
it's not, like, a big deal for
Yeah,
me.
it's not as big as
Yeah.
a deal as everybody makes it out to be.
I mean, if they opened a McDonald's, no.
We have three.
We
of
have
those.
three.
I'd be all over that.
Honestly, if they... okay, so, kind of, like, funny story. You know where the Maverick is?
Yes.
Okay, by the school. Ew. My dad originally was going to buy that plot and build a Jimmy John's.
That would
Really?
have been way.
I know,
better.
that would have been so cool. Like, he was going to do that. And I was, like,
Yeah.
really excited for that. But then, like, plans fell through. And then he's like, oh, I don't have enough time.
Oh.
So, there's no Jimmy John's. But there's a Maverick, which, I mean, it's fine.
fine,
You
yeah.
get gas there
It looks
occasionally.
cool. It's
Yeah,
a
I
cool
guess.
store.
But it's just... If a Jimmy John's is there,
Yeah.
So much better.
that would be the go-to spot.
Did you know that Jimmy John supports big game hunting?
Really.
Really?
That's weird.
So like,
Weird that I know that, right?
so like,
It's just
doves?
weird that Jimmy
Yeah,
John.
doves.
They support
Exactly.
killing doves, guys.
How do you guys feel about big game hunting?
I don't hunt.
It's well, I have a hunting license and I've only used it never. So I have no. I don't know. When I first came here to America, land of the hunt, I wanted to really get into like American stuff, and I was in middle school. I would hang out like more of a hunter crowd. They would always wear camo and whatnot.
I
I'd be like-
remember.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
you would always wear camo.
Yeah, so I started wearing camo. And
You
I got,
still wear camo.
whatever.
Fun fact, Tristan's wearing camo right now.
Are
Yeah.
you really?
Yeah, I'm all camoed out, guys. But yeah. So I tried to get into hunting, and we used to live in Prescott by Thumb Butte, and there
Wait,
always be
really? You used to live in town?
in town by Thumb Butte, like in the forest. And
What?
those?
That was before the 2-month excursion to.
Yeah,
Philippines,
2-month
right?
excursion to the Philippines. It was before that, and there would be these pigs, javelinas. They would always come by and always steal our trash.
Steal.
And we didn't want them to steal our trash. We needed that. So I being a young lad, I had my bow and arrow, but the arrows, the tips were dull, so they wouldn't
So it
kill.
just like hit them and
Yeah, it would hit them and they would bounce off, and that's how I'd practice for
Dang.
when I actually would go hunting, which I
Wow.
never did. But
Wow.
I practiced so much, and I got really good at hitting them in the head.
No.
Which, in hindsight, I feel really bad now.
I feel like
'cause,
they deserve it.
yeah,
Stealing your trash.
just
Oh.
the stinky pigs.
Yeah.
They do smell bad.
Yeah. Aren't they actually rodents? Or
They're
no.
they're
Hayden had a
peccaries.
whole, Hayden had a whole debate with me about this.
They're
He
not
said that-
pigs.
He said they're actually a part of the hippo family. Like bull.
No hippo.
I don't know if that's true, but are hippos
know.
peccaries? I don't even know what a
Question.
peccary is.
Man, I wish
Yeah.
we had a resource to like
I wish we had
find the answer.
I
Daphne
mean,
Skinner's dad here.
Or, the internet.
But anyway, yeah, I would hit these pigs with my dull bow and arrow as a little boy, and I'd feel good because like, yeah, I got him, and they wouldn't run away. They take the hit and they just stand there. They startle and they come back. And you're like, okay, you want more?
Oh, jeez.
So yeah.
Speaking of hitting animals,
Oh, yes, this story.
Alright.
You're going to bring this up, but I guess you brought it up.
Okay, hitting animals.
I almost hit a deer.
Okay.
And instead of hitting the deer, I decided to total my car.
Yes. Good decision.
Driving home from none other than Hayden Melison's house.
Yes, the go-to.
Yeah, correct. I was turning a corner, and Hayden doesn't believe that this happened. He
Okay.
thinks that I was on my phone and I made this story up, but
Okay.
in fact, my phone was in the passenger side of my car, tucked into the seat, so it wouldn't move.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I turn the corner, see a deer coming down the hill, slam, or no. I correct myself. I don't slam on my brakes. I swerve,
Okay.
and then I don't hit the deer. Thankfully,
Yes,
'cause
thank God.
deer are the most valuable
Yes.
animals on the planet.
Oh, yeah, they mean so much.
Yeah.
They're a big voter population.
So I swerved, like kind of drove off the road, overcorrected, and then ended up going completely perpendicular to the road, slamming into a rock wall, bouncing off of it, spinning completely around, and then hitting a power source. So then Hayden Snapchats me like 2 minutes after it happened. He goes, "How funny, after you left our power went out." Little did he know, I was knocked out in my car.
Oh.
So was the power.
And so was the power. And just completely crashed my car. And this was after an early Thanksgiving dinner, too. So
Whoa.
his family friends were leaving. And that's when they saw me in my car.
Dead.
Yes, dead. So they come out. I come out of my car. I have my phone in my hand. I don't know how I got it.
Yeah.
But I guess my priority was to get my phone.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, after a car crash.
Yeah.
So then I get in their car. They drive me back to the Melison's house, and
Okay.
Rob, our Lord and Savior, make sure I didn't have a concussion.
Yeah.
And I turned out to be okay.
But the power was not okay.
The power was not okay, and neither was my car.
Well, at
The
least-
deer was fine. That's
Yeah, the deer made it out.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't that bad. You only cut out the power. But
that sucks.
Speaking of crashes, because they also start with a C, cows. Maddie has an addiction to cows.
Recently, upon my senior year, I have developed an obsession for cows. They're on my keychain. They are the background to my iPhone. And
she has a little tattoo by her ankle.
Yeah.
Of a cow.
And I mean, actually, they're really everything I think about. So I really like cows because they're so fluffy and they make the
cows aren't
fluffy.
Noises.
Wait, what?
They're
fluffy.
They have some hair.
They're full of steak.
And they're so playful, and like when you throw a little ball at them, they're like, moo.
I think our perception of cows are different because that's.
I love cows.
Okay, so my only interaction was cows, and I wasn't even there. I heard the story. It was when I think it was you and someone. You guys went and like you saw cows, and you guys got scared.
No, well, they were like gonna charge, but only after what Levi did.
What did he
Levi?
Didn't you take a picture?
He tried taking selfies with the cows, and I was like standing like in front of him, like he was taking the selfie, and I was like right here, and the cows are right there, and they started like
yeah,
like just like
yeah.
Like, you know, like how like a bull does, and they're like babies around. I'm like, Levi, this is a bad idea. And it was like me, Hayden, Henry, Levi, and like Max. I think we were just it was so scary. We thought they were gonna like hurt us because we were like threatening their babies or whatever. So we just started running. And the cows, we thought they were following us, but then they weren't.
Yeah, they probably didn't care.
They're really scary. They're just
cows are terrifying.
They're so cows. Big.
Everybody says that about horses too.
Yeah, horses.
My friends.
I don't know.
Dad's like finger
got
like
they have those big teeth
bit off by a horse. So
that's because they were probably going like this.
No, I don't know. Probably, but that doesn't. But I don't know. Scary.
Big animals are scary. We should kill them all.
Okay, I also used to have a thing for horses when I was little.
Oh, so you're that horse?
I was
girl?
the horse girl.
I was that. You were that horse girl.
Me and Sophie would run around in my backyard impersonating horses.
Oh,
actually,
did you wear horse shirts and stuff?
Yeah, I had a horse shirt.
Oh,
and I said that my imaginary boyfriend Derek had a huge crush on me just because of...
That's actually really funny because Henry calls Hayden Derek.
Oh god.
Oh, full circle.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I've been dating Hayden since kindergarten.
He just hasn't known it yet.
But this brings me to my point. I can actually sound like a horse if you guys would like to.
Oh,
okay, guys, let's get really quiet.
Okay. You guys ready?
Whoa! That's really good. You got the neigh and all that.
Whoa!
Little did you know, I was just playing a recording out of my throat.
Yeah, of course. Little did you know, she's actually a horse.
That's so cool.
That's actually really cool. You get in the college for that.
Yeah, definitely. Full ride scholarship.
Yeah.
For horse noises.
Horse noise.
They should put that on the applications.
Yeah.
Can you make any...
What sounds can you make?
They asked that for USC or something like that. They asked, like,
what's your favorite sound?
Yeah, they probably they asked like what is your theme song? Like what if you had any hashtag to describe yourself, what would it be?
What would be your guys' theme song?
See, I don't know. I said Waiting on the World to Change by John Mayer, but I'm like, wait, I don't know. I don't know. Tristan's will be Slippery by me.
No. It would be Same Drugs by Chance the Rapper.
Really?
Yeah, I like that song a lot.
Well, you like it. Does it reflect who you are?
Kinda. How people are always changing.
You know,
it's the same.
Were you there when like me and Levi were like doing that thing where like we listened to a song and to see if it
Yeah.
So little did Hayden know. When he was in the car, he thought we were talking about Alex. We were talking about him. We were talking about Lust by Kendrick Lamar.
We were relating it to him.
And it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it worked pretty good. But little did I don't know. Sometimes you guys would break and be like, yeah, I guess that would be something Alex would do. Like actually, but it wouldn't be something Hayden's would do.
I know, that's the thing. Because like Hayden would start talking about Alex. He's like, oh, Alex totally do that. But then me and Levi were like, no, he wouldn't do that. And Hayden was giving us examples.
So
like, we don't.
Yeah,
we don't
you were giving us examples.
Hayden got really mad. But yeah.
Yeah, so big animals are scary and they should all die.
What would your theme song be though? If it wasn't Same Drugs?
Something
from K-pop, right?
No, not K-pop. I like Sweet Child of Mine, but I don't know if
That's a good song.
I don't know if that would be my theme song, though. But it is a good song. I don't know if I could relate it to myself.
What's that one song by the Spice Girls? And it's like, if you wanna be.
Wannabe?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
My song would either be Wannabe
Wannabe?
or Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, okay.
I can see
It wouldn't be Killer Queen?
No.
Killer Queen.
No.
Something about Elizabeth.
Not
Nope. Not doing it for you. Okay. Well.
Yeah, so we are both, all of us are in this English class, and Maddie, she has the good teacher.
Do you both of you have Gatchel?
We
Me
both have
Gatchel. Same hour. Let me tell you a little something about Gatchel. She is the best. Okay, here, let me tell you a little story just so you get an idea of what Gatchel's like. So, class starts. We walk in, we sit down. Gatchel seems to be in a pretty happy mood. She walks up to Henry. She starts talking to Henry. And then, as soon as we go in, the bell rings. Immediately, she says, "Okay, guys, we're taking a quiz today. You have 10 minutes." Without any warning. She did not bring this up ever before in the class before or any other classes. Just, you have a quiz today. Fun fact, the other class did not have a quiz. It was only our class. Yeah, Maddie's class.
We never took a quiz.
They've never taken a quiz. We did.
And we're supposed to be undergoing the same curriculum.
But we're not. And other fun fact, someone told Miss Willard that Gatchel's class took quizzes, and Willard was like, "Why would she do that to the students? That wasn't even part of what the curriculum."
Oh God, was it that Matt kid?
Yeah, I think it was Matt.
Really,
Matt who?
Matt Miner.
Matt Miner.
I don't know.
He's some dude from Atlanta.
But like, I don't know. It's just
Description.
awful. Also, she pronounces Chick-fil-A wrong. So
Chick-a-Phil?
Chick-a-Phil?
Chick-a-Phil.
No way.
Chick-a-Phil, and she says it really quickly in a country accent.
Chick-a-Phil.
So it sounds like you can hear the chick, and so you know what she's talking about.
Gotcha.
Funny story. She references to her other classes that there are 4 boys in her second hour, which is the one me and Tristan in.
Yeah.
And she says how they're like always talk and how they're like the worst. Like she always says, and it's like me, Henry, Tristan, and Alex.
But like,
And
it's a class. Oh, do you want us to be quiet and just sit in our chairs
Yeah, I
and
feel like
read
that's
our
really
books?
unrealistic for teachers to expect complete silence all the time. Like,
Yeah.
they're teenagers in high school.
And like, okay, many occasions I see Jackson walk over to Henry's desk to help him with calculus. Miss
And
Gatchel will be like,
always gets mad at
just
me.
always gets mad. It's like, I didn't say you could do that.
One
Go back
time-
to your desk, Jackson.
One time she took away Henry's phone.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He was listening to music.
He was listening to
Really?
music.
He was picking a song. She was like, "Oh, you can't be on your phone. Give me your phone."
While we're doing an assignment, fun fact, supposed to be on our phones.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It was, yeah, she's not great.
She's something else.
I took a nap in Miss Willard's class the other day. I literally brought a pillow and a blanket, laid down, and went to bed. So.
Like, I don't know. Why is she the way she is? Must have been raised wrong.
We also talk about very inappropriate subjects in that class all the time, and we just look over at Miss Willard, and she's dying laughing.
See?
She doesn't care at all.
Gash would be. Oh yeah,
Alex does that, where he just like talks.
yeah. He'll just talk, and Gash would be like, "Alex, get to work," or "Alex, do I have to move you?" And yesterday you weren't here,
Oh yeah.
but
Isn't dirty too?
we did this little activity. Wait, you were here for the poetry thing where we had a group, like a little group, like pick a partner.
Yeah.
So during that hour, so it was like the end of the hour. We were all talking, and I guess someone like cussed or something, and like started talking about something really like whatever
Vulgar.
vulgar.
Wait, I don't remember this.
I didn't really hear what they were talking about, but she was like, "Okay, guys, can you not talk about that?" I was like,
Wait, what?
"Yeah."
Was this Thursday or Friday?
I don't know. It wasn't something. It was something that you probably didn't hear because, like, I don't know.
Was it near the back of the class?
It was near the front.
I was in the front.
I don't know.
Maybe I said the thing.
Yeah, maybe you said the thing, and she was like, "Guys, don't talk about that." I was like, "But Miss Willard doesn't care."
You should just start saying that.
Yeah.
That's your refute to everything. Well, Miss Willard wouldn't care.
That's
She
what
wouldn't do
that
this.
Matt dude in fourth hour, he always says that. He's
Really?
like- yeah. Like Krista tells me like all these stories about how in fourth hour, like Matt always like stands up or whatever. Like, this is like, but it, like, or he claims he stands up, but then she just describes it as being like really whiny and annoying.
Yeah.
And saying
Willard
how
wouldn't do
everything's unfair. And it's just-
Willard doesn't make us run laps. We're running laps for English.
I I could actually see that happening. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, but that's it.
That's the Gatchel, yeah.
That's the Gatchel. So guys, I think we're pretty drained.
We're pretty drained
of stuff to talk about. So, and we're pretty deep. We almost made it to an hour.
Wow, this has been way longer than 20 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
It's like double.
Yeah.
It's
Plus
like
10.
Plus 10.
minus 10.
No.
Plus 10.
God, stop. You know I'm not good at math.
Okay, guys, so this has been Maddy.
Grandma Nutt.
I'm here.
She was a great guest.
Wait, why is her name Grandma Nutt, by the way?
Okay.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so you know the board game Candyland?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a character in Candyland called Grandma Nutt.
Oh.
So, and it's spelled the same way, GRAMMA space NUTT. So, I saw that we were at Furs and Fannies with like me and Peen.
Yeah.
And we were all playing Candyland, and I was like, "Oh, Grandma Nutt, like that's such a good nickname."
Yeah.
And then Daphne was like, "Change your Twitter name to that," and I was like, "Okay."
Oh.
So then I changed my Twitter name to that, and then it just caught on, and then people started chanting it at my volleyball games. So
So
it's a thing.
nice.
Yeah.
You're an icon.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good story.
Yeah.
Had plenty of good stories today.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap it up. All right. My name is Jackson Dicker.
And I'm Maddy.
No, you're not.
I'm Tristan. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.